What's up, guys? Minor Blitz here. Sorry I haven't been posting in a while. I've been busy with school and with some final tests before spring break. But today we're going to be doing the differential fluid on the RX-8. I'm going to go over that whole process, what you're going to need. But for right now, I'm going to go over what I have done. So what I have here is I have my differential fluid. We're going to be using 80W90. Went ahead and got two because I believe it's 1.7 that you need in the differential. I'll check that in a second. But back here I just went ahead and put on ramps so I can get easy access to it. The differential is going to be, if you come behind the car, I have a single exit exhaust right out the middle, but it's all going to be in the same spot. Mine is just because my exhaust literally comes out the straight back of the car. The differential, and yours should still be in the same spot, is going to be right up in here. You can see it, the pumpkin. So we're gonna go ahead and need a 24 for the bottom here, and then up top we're gonna need, for the level plug, we're gonna go ahead and need another 24. So 24 for both, and then once we pop this off, fluid should start draining and the process will continue there. Alright, so this is my setup. I just have a breaker bar and extension. If I need a longer extension, which I possibly might need, I'll put that on. But this is basically the setup you want. So make sure you have a 24 millimeter, because that's what you're going to need. You're just going to go ahead and break them loose and let the fluid drain. So I went ahead and got another extension to put on it. So this is what it fully looks like. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put it through this cross member here. Goes to the back of the bumper. You're going to put it in through there. Sorry for all the crazy racket. But once you put it through there, you can line it up on the top bolt. So once it's in through here, you can see it goes onto the top bolt. But once you put it in through the top here, you can see it goes into there's a bolt up top, which is your level plug. Always loosen that one first, but I can just feed it in through here and put it right on, and then loosen it from there. So we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. I'm just trying to loosen a little bit more with the socket. Now I don't know when the differential's been done on this vehicle last, so that's why I'm also doing it now, but it'll also give me an idea when the fluid comes out. I don't see why it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Car seems to be fine with a lot of its fluids. I've also changed a lot of the fluids in this vehicle when we rebuilt the engine. So, oh, she definitely has some fluid in there, that's for sure. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and do the bottom one. Same size. Should be a little bit easier. This one you don't really need an adapter for. Alright, so it's off, it's draining now. We're gonna let that dribble a little bit. The fluid looked pretty good actually coming out of it, didn't look too dark or any concerns. Make sure when you take this off you don't lose the washer. Mine went in the oil pan, but we're gonna use a magnet and see if we can get it out. But make sure you keep that one I believe is aluminum. We're gonna see if we can even get it. This one over here is copper, so keep that in mind. You keep the difference between them. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I went ahead and put a paper towel to plug it. But we're going to go ahead and put the plug back in so we can start filling it up. And when you tighten this, it just has to be as tight as you can get it. Just not, when it starts fighting back, don't fight it anymore. I would not try stripping it. That's the last thing you want to do. So just tighten it to where you feel like it's pretty good. Once you do that, then you can go ahead and fill it, because you don't want to fill it and then not tighten it because you might lose some fluid. Alright, so I went ahead and tightened the bottom. We're going to go ahead and start filling it. I'm going to show you what tool I'm going to be using. I actually picked it up at Harbor Freights. Alright, so this is what I picked up at Harbor Freights. It is a Pittsburgh multi-use transfer pump. So we're going to go ahead and use that. It was only like $3.65 because it was on sale. I think the original price was like $8. But I went ahead and picked that up because I saw it was on sale and it looked like it would be very useful. So we're just going to go ahead and use this to help put the transmission fluid in. So the inside is what's going to go into our, sorry, did I say did I say transmission fluid? I meant differential. So what we're going to do is put this inlet part into the differential fluid, and then the out, and then the out's going to go into the differential. So we're going to go ahead and set this up and start pumping it in. Alright, so I went ahead and checked. So the differential takes 1.37 quarts, so you can probably put 4 in and you'll still be fine. But we're going to go ahead and set this up so we can start putting the fluid in. Alright, so I went ahead and set it up. I have it going into the differential fluid, and then going right up in here into the differential. So what we're going to do is we're going to start pumping, and it should go right into there. And then we'll just be watching this go down. This is a really strong arm workout. Goodness gracious. Oh no, don't fall over. The differential fluid almost just fell over on me from the wind. Well, we're almost there. You can see. Oh, let me see if I can move it back. We're almost done. So we're just going to keep pumping, and we should be good to go with the fluid. That is 1 quart done. I really actually like this pump. This is working very well, and it was only $3, which is a lot cheaper than half the Amazon crap you can get. But there's that. So we're going to take this out and put in the next one. Again, 1 quart and almost a half, so 1.4 quart. That's what I'd probably put in. Alright, so once you're done pumping all the fluid in, just go ahead and put the plug back. And from there, you just go ahead and tighten it, and we're all done here. You can clean up everything. There's still some left. I put like probably like I said, 1.4 or 46 ounces if you really want the correct total. But I put that in. I'm probably gonna keep these bottles because they look very useful. Just put fluid in, test stuff, you know. But yeah, that goes over the whole differential. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten it up, and then we'll be done here. Alright guys, and just like that, we're all done with the differential fluid. Pretty straightforward, not too difficult compared to a lot of other things that you can do on a car, or on RX-8 anyways. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, hope this helps out. Sorry for the wind. I'm going to start looking into a nicer mic setup so you guys can hear me clear without wind noises. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I highly recommend this Pittsburgh pump. It really came in handy, and it's better than a lot of these Amazon crappy ones that you can get. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.